So I have put away most of the groceries. I'm now going to start prepping the meat and stuff to go in the freezer. So first up, I'm going to make some hamburgers and some rissoles. So I'll start getting the stuff ready. So I've got carrots, onion and zucchini. I also need breadcrumbs and eggs, but I'll get them when I add it in. There's just not enough bench space in my kitchen. But this, I need to shred both of these and finally toss the onions. Other YouTubers do all the onions without crying halfway through it, but I've done that. I'm going to wait and see if I need any more, because I think I've got enough. We do not need that in there. So I'm going to get the mince, throw it in there, grab the eggs and breadcrumbs. So now I'm adding 3 kilos or 3.5 kilos of mince. All the veggies. Some eggs. No idea how many, I just go for gold. 2, maybe. I'm gonna go add another one in there. And then we just mix. So I've just added another 1.8 kilos of meat because it seemed very vegetable-y. Okay, so now I need to make them into patties. I'm going to do hamburgers first and then I'm going to do rissoles. Okay, so I finished making the patties. Some are different sizes, but that doesn't matter. As long as no one notices on the day. But, so I made 13, so 2 rounds of 13, because 13 of us eat, and we only ever eat 1 hamburger at a time. I'm just going to pop these in here. Best I can, squish them up. Oops. Rustic hamburgers, guys. And then I just put paper, baking paper between it. this will go in the freezer for when we need them. These ones I'm putting into this pan because we're going to have them for dinner. So I'm not going to line it because I don't feel like they need to be lined to be cooked tonight. I feel like these are a lot bigger than the other ones. Very well. But I only needed 12 today because Lachlan is not here, but I'm sure someone will enjoy that. So now I'm going to make rissoles, which are pretty much just small hamburgers. So you just make them in a smaller ball. When Eric has salmon, because I don't like salmon and some of the other kids don't, so that works out well. So we got 4 meals out of the what would it be, like, I don't know, 5 kilos of mince. So not as much as I thought I'd get out of it, but what can you do? There's so many of it. I did make the patties and the rissoles pretty big, so should be good. Now let's get this stuff put away. Okay, so it's the next day. I am going to cut up these rumps that I got. So I got 2 like budget rumps. One was reduced, one wasn't. I'm going to put them into stir fry strips and package them up and freeze them for stir fry later on. I find this a lot easier to have it all done, and it uses a lot less space in my freezer, so I can have more in there. I've just cut it all up and I sort of wriggle it out to make it flat. And then I'll just chuck it in the freezer so it A, will thaw quicker if it's not in a giant bowl down the bottom. And yeah, it's all prepped and ready to go for a stir fry. So I've just started cooking cottage pie, or shepherd's pie some people call it. I've diced up all the tomatoes so that all the noise. And we're just browning them in. So I just need to add an onion. It does say in the recipe to take this out of the pan, but I can't be bothered to waste another dish or dirty another dish. So I just make a hole for the oven, for the onion, and chuck it in there. I have just turned this down though, so I'll have to turn it back up. So this is one done. I've run out of camera room to put you to watch. So in there. Okay, now we add gravy powder, about that much, I guess. I don't know. I'm doing more than what the recipe says, so I'm just making my own up. That looks good. So now I've just stirred that in, and now I'm going to add 2 cans. Let's actually get it into the pan. So I'm going to put 2 cans in each. And I'm just putting some garlic in. Garlic.
Employed your assistant, have you?
Yeah, I'm putting my assistant in it. I think that was way too much garlic, but it will do. We all like garlic in this house. But I don't think this will be there. Did I miss in the other instructions? Put this in there. Open it. Good enough. And then we'll just mix that up. I've got to add veggies. Hang on, I've missed something again. Now I just add some veggies. Oops, this is up this way too much. I'm going to this way. Oh, the heat on the floor. Let's check it out. There we go. There you go, Andrew. Mix away. So it's all mixed up. I don't know why this one is boiling so crazily. Just let it simmer. I'm just waiting for the potatoes to cook so I can mash them, and then I'll put it all together. So I've just mashed up some potato. I do it rustic style. And then I've just put some mince into a dish, an oven-proof one, and then I will top it with potato. So I haven't got enough mince to make a whole nother serving of cottage pie, so I'm going to cook up some pasta and then mix it in with pasta, and hopefully it makes pasta bake. So the pasta has boiled and I've mixed it all together in my giant bowl. Ignore the dishes around it from me cooking. And now I'm just going to put it into our free Woolies containers that we've got recently. Here is the finished product, and I will put these in the freezer. I will just top these with cheese and the cottage pie, which I've already put in the freezer, on the day, and put them in the oven then. I don't top them now. I just find it better, because sometimes with the bigger dishes like this one, I will actually put this into the oven before the cheese to sort of start heating it up. I found that to be a lot better. So that was a big day of cooking. I cannot find anywhere on either of the cameras the footage I took of the finished cottage pie product. Like, where has it gone? It's just disappeared. Or I forgot to press record and just sat in front of the camera. Random, but I have done that before. So I hope you enjoyed this type of vlog. It was a little bit different to what I've ever done, really. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Like, subscribe and comment below. Bye.